For this presentation, I chose to research Blackstone. They're the world's largest alternative investment firm. I selected Blackstone because of its unique influence on global markets and because its strategy and structure are a great example of how analytics and overall organizational design impact decision making. Blackstone was founded in 1985, and today they manage over 165 billion in assets. They operate across 27 cities worldwide, and their focus is alternative investments, which is real estate, private equity, credit, and insurance. And as of recent, they started investing a lot into infrastructure projects, things like data centers and renewable energy. They manage more than 250 portfolio companies and 12,500 real estate assets, giving them a lot of control over just about every single industry that you could think of in some way, shape, or form. Blackstone's organizational structure is a blend of a centralized strategy and a decentralized expertise. At the top, which is our C-suite executives, they define the firm's wide vision, and below that, each asset class or each investment section, whether it's that real estate, credit, or private equity, they operate its own global division, which teams that's specialize in their own domain. And the firm's main goal is to maximize profitability across all assets while staying agile enough to adjust to global markets, which we all know are ever changing. This is a good diagram that kind of shows the hierarchy. Of course, the board of directors are always there, but in terms of day-to-day operations, they really don't have too many hands on. They're more of a whether it's headhunting and replacing those C-suite executives, but not much decisions are made there. Blackstone operations are shaped by both internal and external environments. Internally, they rely on advanced analytics and AI to assess investments and manage risk and track performance across thousands of assets across the globe, and strong compliance systems which help ensure accuracy and accountability. Externally, their operations are impacted by global interest rates, inflation, and growth trends. They're also heavily regulated with sustainability and ESG laws, which in each country which they operate globally can affect a lot. They with these external factors, they really have to try to remain adaptable in each one of their strategies, whether it's the United States or China. Blackstone's key business functions revolve around asset-driven strategies. Each division manages its own investment, its own sector, but the functions are highly connected. For example, healthcare investments often rely on real estate infrastructure, while data centers support both tech and healthcare operations. This creates a cross-section synergy, and each unit benefits from the other. At the same time, Blackstone follows an integrated growth model, sharing data, insights, and resources across each one of their divisions because the end goal is maximizing profit through all their assets. Blackstone's decision-making process is structured by flexibility. Executives, like we talked before, the C-suite executives set the strategic direction, and each asset class or teams they look for the opportunities in their own domain and run analysis, and then those directors above them evaluate whether those deals fit the larger vision and execute them. Local offices in those smaller cities provide ground level insights into their region, which is crucial for the global operation because each one of those parts gets sent above and above and above, and it gets to those C-suite executives in some way, shape, or form. And throughout this process, data and analytics guides each decision. They use forecasting models, risk analysis, and performance tracking to ensure every deal supports a long-term objective. In conclusion, Blackstone succeeds because it combines global scale with their agility, their asset-driven structure, and cross-section synergy, and use analytics to allow them to compete in one of the most competitive industries, which is that private equity. And tying this back to our business analytics class, Blackstone demonstrates how organizational structure, environment, and functions all work together to enable smarter decisions, making data a tool for them.